Oh yeah, it's me, Leanna. Welcome back.
What is poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Leanna back again with another video. In today's video, as y'all can see, the scenery is a little different. I'm gonna be telling you guys a story time. This story time is actually really recent. It just happened last week. And I usually don't do like the story times and things like that, but I just felt like this was very much story time worthy, because for one, this has never happened to me before, and the whole situation was just crazy. So just to give you guys a little backstory, as you guys know, I am a full-time braider. I do knotless braids, stitch braids, and faux locks and things of that such. So in all of my years of braiding, I have never had someone to not like their hair, and I've also never had anyone to bash me on social media. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have took her to daycare, but I didn't. I didn't feel like getting up this morning, so whatever. Y'all gonna hear her in the background. Y'all already know. Anyways, so yeah, basically, I had a customer. I'm not gonna call her a client. She is a customer. She booked an appointment. As y'all can see, I'm trying to get right into it because I don't want to make this long, because she's probably not gonna let me be great. Anyways, she booked an appointment for last Tuesday at 10 o'clock. So Tuesday rolls around and she texts me at about 8 o'clock in the morning, probably 8:15, something around that time. And she's like, she's not going to be able to make her 10 o'clock. Could she come at 12? Yada, yada, yada. She overslept. And I knew for a fact, like, I was not going to be able to let her come at 12 because that would have pushed back, the rest of my day or whatever. And it would have really inconvenienced me because, your appointment was at 10. So, whatever. Anyways, so I let her know, like, no, that's not gonna work. Could you come tomorrow? And she was kind of really adamant about coming like on Tuesday, but I guess after a while she was just like, that's not gonna happen. So whatever. So she agreed to come Wednesday at 10 a.m. Cool. Now, in the back of my head, usually when things happen like this, I've stopped letting clients inconvenience me. And honestly, the way that I am now about my business, y'all, I don't play. Like, the slightest inconvenience, I will cancel you. Like, if I feel like you have an attitude in your messages, canceled. Like you're too late, canceled. And sometimes I just get a bad vibe with certain customers, and so I will cancel you, because now that I do hair out of my home, I'm really particular about the energy that I let come into my home, especially because this is where I lay my head. This is where my daughter lays her head, and so on and so forth. So it's like, you have to be on your P's and Q's with me. And I, as a stylist, am always on my P's and Q's. Like, I'm never late. I almost never cancel unless it's really, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me to cancel you, trust me, it will probably not be me. It will probably be you. If I cancel you, it's because of you. I don't play any of that bad energy, bad vibes, none of that. Like, I have to be extra careful now that I am home. Okay, rambling's over. So honestly, after she said that, especially, you're texting me at 8, your appointment is at 10, and you told me that you overslept, so you can't make it. It didn't sit right with me. I'm not sure exactly how far away she is from me, but I know it was nothing over an hour. So yeah, anyways, she came on Wednesday or whatever. She was on time. When I opened my door for her to come in, I knew then, like, I probably should have canceled her, because it's like I just let in so much bad energy, and I got that from just opening the door, y'all. I lie to you not. It was so weird. So, but I'm like, okay, let me not do what I usually do, and let me just give her a chance. I shouldn't have. I should have just canceled her, but whatever. I didn't. So she comes in and I get started on her hair. I do her hair, and when I tell you her hair is beautiful, I'm going to insert some pictures in the corner, one of these corners, and show you how her hair looked. So let's move on. Once she got home, and I'm gonna read them off my iPad, I had took some screenshots or whatever. So once she got, well, matter of fact, back up. When I finished her hair, she looked in the mirror, because I make sure all of my clients look in the mirror, because I want to know, like, if you like it or not. And if you don't, I want you to tell me. That way we can finish it while you're here. You know, once you say you like it and you walk out that door, it's pretty much nothing else that I can do. So she looked in the mirror. She's like, oh yeah, it's really neat. You know, it's really pretty. She went on to say that she was going to start bringing her daughter to me. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, you know, she must really like it. That's cool. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't really know where I left off at, but anyway, so she messaged me once she got home, and she said, so I'm home now and my hair is neatly done, but my parts are extremely big. This is not a $210 job. So mind you, she booked for medium knotless braids, and she wanted 2 different colors. So the medium knotless braids themselves up to lower back are $200. To add more than one color is $10. So that's where the 210 comes from. So, and I'm also gonna put a picture up here in one of these corners of the picture that was shown when you book for medium knotless braids. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments if there is a difference between what she booked for and what she received, because maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I've asked a couple people and they were like, that's not the same person. I'm like, no, because my work is very consistent. So more than likely, whatever you book for and whatever that picture looks like when you book is what your hair is going to look like. I also put a disclaimer on my site that says, you know, each head shape is different, each hair type is different, so the parts may differ on different people, but for the most part I try to make sure they are the same size. So yeah, so I responded back to her, and I'm probably gonna put these screenshots up here as well. I responded back to her and I let her know, you know, your parts are not big at all. They're medium in size and actually smaller than most of my medium parts, because your hair is a lot softer, because her hair was really soft. Her hair was, you know, thinner than most, and then it was kind of short in most places as well. So I told her, because your hair is a lot softer, had they been smaller, the weight of the braid would be too much in your hair and would cause breakage. Part sizes will look different on each head size as well, but I absolutely do have a size chart that I go by for every head, which is why my work is so consistent. And your parts are the exact same size as the picture on my site. You saw my work on my page, I'm assuming, and had you been confused on sizing, you could have asked for clarification what the size would look like. The braids were $200 with an extra $10 for 2 colors. And then I inserted a picture, which is going to be the same picture that I insert in this video. I inserted a picture of what was on my site when she booked. And I told her that you also saw your hair in the mirror before you left, and you appeared and said that you were satisfied. Your hair is also thin at the roots as well, so taking itty bitty pieces of hair with a medium braid would cause breakage as well. It just happened, y'all, so I'm kind of getting upset that I even explained myself as much as I did, but moving right along. She said, your work is very neat, and I'm not saying my hair is ugly at all. I was just informing you that my parts were big for the service that I asked for. And then she said, I said it was neat. I didn't say it was pretty, but thanks, honey. Okay. So I said, okay, maybe go back and look at my medium parts for better reference. I'm sorry you're not happy with your part sizing, but I delivered exactly what you booked for. And had you booked for small, you would have gotten smaller parts. But you booked for medium, and by my size chart, that's what you received. And oh, when you mentioned that you were going to start bringing your daughter, I took that to mean that you liked them and were satisfied. But thanks for reaching out, and you have a great day. So after that, you know, it was over with. I didn't really hear anything else from her or whatever. And this was on Wednesday. That's the day that I did her hair. So Friday. Oh, and after that, y'all, since I figured that the conversation was over, I just hit the little ignore button, and, you know, her messages went to message request, because we're done. I have nothing else to say. You didn't say anything else back. So whatever. Y'all, tell me why I got on Facebook on Friday, right? It was like Friday evening. It's probably around 5 something, because my boyfriend was home. So it was probably around 5 or something like that. Y'all get on Facebook and I'm scrolling. And I see a post and it says, catfished at its finest. I just thought you guys should see what my hair really looks like. It's medium, $210. Y'all, it's the lady whose hair I just did on Wednesday. And honestly, and even other braiders were inboxing me telling me like, you could tell that she manipulated her hair to make sure that she got the reaction that she wanted. Even in the pictures, her hair was fine. Now, I'm not gonna lie. The way that she took the pictures, her parts look way bigger than what they looked like when I did her hair 3 days prior. So, I don't know. I just felt like you made a Facebook post. Boo, boo, tomato, 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 corny, you're corny, I'm throwing tomatoes, because what? Anyways, it was like a whole lot of comments on it saying, that, you know, like, oh, and you paid? Oh, and you walked out like that? Oh, yeah, I would have fought her, da 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 da. And I'm so mad that I didn't go and screenshot each comment just so I can make sure I blocked those ladies. Because, yeah, you will never be able to sit in my chair talking like that. And I could have easily went on a post and, you know, posted the pictures of what her hair really looked like. I could have done that. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't put energy into things that aren't going to bring positivity into my life. Like, I don't respond to negativity, and especially not in a way where you're trying to bash me and slander my name. And at the same time, my work speaks for itself. So I don't even have to do all of that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna let her have her post or whatever. And by this point, she had not mentioned my name or anything like that. So I went into the messages because I noticed that one of her comments was like, well, I'm not gonna say her name if she makes it right, yada yada yada. So I'm like, you know, in my head I'm thinking like, what are you even talking about? You didn't even message me. And then it went off like, oh yeah, I put her messages in ignore. So I went to I went to her messages that I had ignored, and I saw that she had unsent 2 messages. She's so good at unsending messages, y'all. Our whole conversation, she was like, send, unsend, send, like, if you gonna say it, say it with your chest. But anyways, so I sent her the videos that I took, because, you know, videos don't lie. Your pictures are lying. Videos don't lie. So I sent her videos, and like right off the bat, y'all, she is rude. She is rude, and I'm so mad that I even gave this situation like so much of my time, and I gave her so many words, and I should have just been like, okay, and I should have just left it alone. But I'm still trying to be a mediator, because at the end of the day, I'm still a business owner, I'm still a professional, and I have to hold myself as such. I can't be, you know, doing that tit for tat and doing that back and forth. And anyway, so after I sent the videos to her, she messages me attitude immediately. She's like, and you're sending me these videos because of, do you see my hair? Do you see those parts? It's crazy. I had to post in a group to get your attention. Shall we go to small claims court? Because that's where we are headed. Honestly, when she sent that message, I should have said, okay, see you in court. Period. And now that I'm rereading, I'm just like, I said too much. I gave her too many words. I gave her too much conservativeness. Like, ugh, I'm disgusted with myself, but never again. So I said, the videos I sent are what your hair looked like before you left my home. They don't look anything like the pics you took. I will admit that your pics make the parts look way bigger than what they were when I did them. Your messages were sent to a request folder after our last conversation, which I thought was the end since you didn't respond. Also, defaming me in a group, that's crazy. All you had to do was come to me with the resolution that we could both agree upon, and you took to Facebook to, what I say? Wait, that's crazy. All you had to do was come to me with the resolution that we could both agree upon. You took it to a Facebook group, and I can't get down with that. And because of that, I have nothing more to offer. So she hearted the message, and then she said, okay, right? Y'all, After she said okay, I already knew it was gonna be some BS. This lady goes up under the Facebook post and posts the screenshots of our messages, and she didn't block out my name. So she's like, and this is just me like trying to remember what she said because I didn't screenshot it, but she was just like, oh, see, I wasn't gonna say her name, but now I'm mad. Look at this, da 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 da. So when I seen it, I instantly was like, oh my God. Like, you know, like, oh my God, she just put my name, like, I don't know. Y'all, I almost died. I was just like, are you serious? Like, you know, like, did you really just do that? And in the heat of the moment, I was just like, wow, you know. So I think I basically just asked her, like, I didn't even screenshot that part, y'all, I'm sorry. But I think I basically just told her, it was something along the lines of, because now at this point, I'm trying to like get my name off of these comments because that's embarrassing for one. And then for two, it's just like, you know that your hair did not look like that when you left my home. Like, you know that's not how you're, like, why are you even doing all of this? Like, you want your money back that bad? You knew the, like, y'all, it was just crazy. So I think I kind of asked her, like, you know, what do you, like, just to make it right, what do you think should happen? Or, you know what I'm saying? And this lady says, half of my money back. I never once spoke your name, but true, you, I don't know, but maybe she said, before you to say what you said above isn't right. Maybe that's what she meant. I do hair as well, and you know better than this. I know better than what? To give you exactly what you booked for? Basically, so I said, and then she said, I never once spoke your name. Like, yes, you did. You put the screenshot in there with my name showing. Why are you lying? Like, at this point, she's trying to, like, and then I noticed that after she said that, I went back and went to the post, and she had deleted the screenshot, which is so crazy to me because, once again, if you're going to say something, say it and stand on it. Why did you go and delete it? Because you thought that now maybe since you deleted it that I'm about to go and, like, give you your money back? You already did it. And I'm pretty sure with all the ladies that was up under that post, they were waiting for more comments. So I'm pretty sure they already seen my name. So at that point, it's dead. It's like, no. So me still trying to be, you know, trying to end it or whatever, make it right. I told her, I said, I don't agree with half. That's not fair because my pics for my medium knotless are posted. So you knew what they looked like beforehand. And you definitely did say my name, you know, like, yes, you did. And then I said the post in general was crazy when we could have had a conversation in regards to a solution. In all honesty, your parts were not as big in person as they were on your pics. We literally have pics of the same exact style with no filters, and that's my standpoint. And I told her I could do a $30 refund, and I said we could definitely come up with a number less than half. So after I said that, I guess, you know, I made Miss Ma'am mad again. So she went and posted those screenshots. And I mean, up under the post as well. And I'm just like, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then she messaged me after she posted them. She messaged me and she said, I'm going to take you to small claims court. I'm going to call the state since my parts look different now that I'm not in your home. And I want all my money back. It's done. Crazy thing is, I never talked down on you as a stylist, but you know you did a wrong, but that's my fault because I knew better. So what you came for? What you even rescheduled for? You should have just canceled and not, but you were adamant. You know what I'm saying? Because after you said that you needed it done that day and I couldn't get you in that day, you could have just been like, all right, whatever. And I should have took that as a sign, and I should have just canceled you and no, I don't have anything else available. Like, I should have did that, but I didn't. So at this point, like, my name is up under the post, and I'm just like, once again, I'm in the heat of the moment. She's talking about taking me to court, yada, yada, yada. And at that point, it's just like, now that all of this is being thrown at me so much, and like the people in the comments is, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, let me just try and fix it one more time. So I said, I honestly feel like the post was wrong. I have no problem refunding you if the post is taken down. I never said like how much. I never did anything like that. And honestly, I feel like a $30 refund would have sufficed because I still took my 5 hours out of my day to do your hair. I still executed the style. You still got exactly what you booked for. There was no catfishing involved because your hair looked exactly how my work looked. And it was just like, you have no argument. Like, what are you even saying right now? Like, I don't know. So after I sent that, I was just like going over the situation in my head. And honestly, y'all, after I sent that post, I was just like, you know what? Nah. You know, like, I'm not even about to keep trying to like level with her, because now I see there's no leveling with her. Every time I say something that makes you mad, you screenshot it and then you post it up under the comments of the post that you made, making sure that everybody has seen my name. So at that point, I'm just thinking in my head, everybody's seen my name now, so it doesn't really matter. Like, why would I give you back your money? Why would I give you any of your money? Like, why would I do anything to try to make it right when you've already escalated the entire situation to something so much more than what it really was? You've already defamed me. You've already slandered my name in a public group. And you have the nerve to think that I would want to like settle anything with you? No. So after I sent that message, that's when I came to the realization, like, Nia, what are you doing? Your work is bomb. Your work speaks for itself. And all of these ladies up under this post, good. I'm glad that y'all are up under this post, because y'all don't need to come to me. I don't need these type of clients sitting in my chair. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I had came to the realization, like, girl, don't even. I was just done. That last message was my last message. So after that, she messaged me again, and she was like, if all my money is refunded, it will be done. You will never hear it again. And then after that, she messaged me again a little later, and she was like, here's my Cash App. I still didn't respond. And then a little later, she messaged me again, and she was like, I deleted the post, but if I don't receive my money back, I'm definitely going further. I wish you all the luck in your business, and sorry, it has to be this way. So you mean to tell me you were that unhappy to where now you are demanding all of your coins back? So you mean to tell me you inconveniencing me on the date of your original appointment and me working with you to get you another appointment date, and then you coming in here and then saying, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about this side of my hair, because this side of her hair was like that little. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you about that. You meant to tell me about that? Or you thought that you was just gonna pop up in my chair, and since you're already here, I'm gonna do your hair anyway, which that's what happened. Because don't get me wrong, I'm grip queen. You know, I can grip it. I just don't feel like it's healthy for this little piece of hair to be gripped inside of a knotless braid, because that's so much tension, you know. So I'm always for the health of my client's hair. It's not that I can't do it, it's just I just choose not to. So yeah, it's like you come here with this little piece of hair right here, and then it's really thin. It's really, really thin. And I still executed the style for you. You just came here with braids in your hair. I took out the braids. I blowed your hair out. I supplied the hair. I supplied the product. I gave you a comfortable environment to sit and receive your service. And you feel as though I should give you an entire refund? Why would I do that? That's you telling me that my work is worth nothing. And at that point, honestly, you have me messed up. You got me messed up. And I just say that to say this, like, y'all, if your gut is telling you to cancel that client, then by all means, baby, cancel that client. Because one thing I will say, all money is not good money. All money is not good money. And I pride myself on that, because you can ask my mama, my daddy, my man, you can ask anybody. I will cancel a client quick. If that energy is wrong, even in the slightest bit, I'll cancel you, because I don't need any of that. And this is exactly what I try to avoid. Clients who try to bash you after you've done the work, after you've put in the work, put in the hours, and then they try to bash you, but they're here in your presence, not saying anything bad about the style, like saying that they like it, saying that they're going to start bringing their daughter. Girl, you stay like almost an hour away from me, but you are telling me that you're going to start bringing your daughter. That's not something someone would say if they didn't like your work. So, yeah. Y'all will probably never get a story time like this from me again, because honestly, I don't even like to entertain the drama. And even with this situation, I feel like I said too much. Honestly, I should have, once she said that she was going to take me to court, I should have just said, okay, cool. Because at that point, I really have nothing else to say to you. It's really no more trying to calm you down, trying to de-escalate the situation, because now you want to put it in the court's hand. Okay, cool. They're going to tell you the same thing, ma'am. You got exactly what you booked for. Catfish? How? How? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you don't mind. And comment below and let me know what you guys think about the what she booked for and what she got. Let me know if I'm tripping, because I don't feel like I'm tripping. But hey, we can all be humbled in one way or the other. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.